What, little kid, thing will you never stop doing? Sliding across wood floors in my socks to enter another room, monsieur. Done, 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 done. I take my old records off the shelf. Comment checked out, so it's the correct amount of done, s. Asking my kids when I'm driving if we're there yet. Every time, Dad, hi, hungry. At the grocery store. Getting a few steps, running start and riding on the shopping cart when nobody is looking. Do it at a Walmart so people won't make fun of you. You can even do it naked at a Walmart if you feel like it. Folding my arms in the shower and letting a bunch of water pool up in my arms and then letting it splash. I fill my mouth with water and try to spit at the ceiling while I'm waiting for the conditioner. And the practice shows, so it became kind of a sport by now. Wow, till you're supposed to wait on conditioner instead of just washing it out. Using the force to open automatic door, I loudly proclaim open sesame when I'm accompanied by my significant other. This may explain why I'm divorced. Damn, that took a turn. Staring out the window of moving cars pretending there's a little person running along jumping all the obstacles outside. Road trips through Texas in the 80s. This is all I did. My character was Indiana Jones. Occasionally going about my daily business and randomly pretending I'm in a much cooler story than my life actually is. Like, I could be checking my mail, but I could imagine I'm a secret agent checking for messages from my handler when I'm doing it. I do this too. Working at a computer all day. False. I'm on the Enterprise bridge instead. Yes, processing paperwork at my regular ass company. Nope, I'm actually preparing paperwork in some ancient mystic stronghold. Running the stairs up on all fours in my grandma's house. Beast mode will never die. Getting excited over snow days. Do you put an orange in freezer or flush ice cube down he toilet to bring about this snow day? Because that is how you make a snow day happen. What? Running up the stairs really fast after I turn all the lights off and lock up for the night. I always feel like someone will chase me. Hasn't happened yet. So I have that going for me. Maybe someone has chased you, but because you run so fast, you have not yet been caught. Sounds like a story fit for, no sleep. Sleeping with a cuddly toy. I have this bunny that was originally for my daughter. But I didn't give her any animals in the crib as a baby, so she just played with it during the day. Well, I washed it one day and the stuffing split away from the neck into the head or torso, so it became very floppy. I realized that it made the perfect pillow to wrap around my neck at night and cover my ear when I lay on my side. Now, 3 years later, I can't sleep without it. Love you, carrot. Captain Crunch. I'm 62 here. It's a treat for myself now and then. Petting any cat that I come across. The ones that let me, anyway. If I see a cat on a wall, I will stop, stand on top toe, pet it, and only then resume my day. Even if I'm late. Or, at the very least, pointing and saying, "Cat." Every time a cat enters my field of sight, this is me every single time I see a cat or dog. Making sure I step inside the tiles. We all know what happens when we step on a crack. Rip to all the moms. Eat fruit snacks. They are the best. Swinging on swings whenever I get the chance. Swinging on swings is my favorite. Pick mine. Gold miners unite. Yeah, getting gold. Mine is copper or rusty iron most of the time. Getting excited about Christmas. It might just be me and my dog living in my house. But I'll be damned if I'm not putting up a tree, lights, and plenty of other decorations around the house. And there will be presents under the tree, even if they're just for the dog. Edit. Thanks for the silver stranger. Tease my first. Every year I put a tree up and have to put it back up every single day because of the cats. Way down the base. Helped us with how often our 4 cats knocked ours down. Play out a whole scene in my head whispering passionately alone in my room, monsieur. Same here. Glad I'm not the only one. Naps. It's nap city up in here. I'm firmly of the belief naps are more for adults than children. getting excited about everything. The world just fills me with awe, even the little things. My friends will sometimes make fun of me for it, but I don't mind. It's fun to see the world that way. Never lose. I'm in my 40s and I fear growing into an old, bitter grump. That's why I'll always enjoy video games, comic books, and cartoons. I strive to keep my mind young and appreciate the world for how amazing it can be. Never stop loving life. Absolutely. There's cool stuff and beauty almost everywhere you look, and I truly think that's what keeps you sane, content, young. I'm 40 and I'm still jazzed about tabletop games with friends, day trips to the zoo, gaming conventions and ice cream shops with flavors I haven't tried. Sometimes you just have to find the fun, being just a little afraid of the dark if I'm alone, turning the light off in the hallway, then sprinting to my bed. Make sure you jump from a few feet away to keep the things from reaching out, pulling you under the bed. Fucking Gary reaching for my feet every single night. Eating Kraft macaroni and cheese with that orange powder cheese. I know it is terrible for me, but 2 or 3 times a year I get a craving and the grocer has them on special and piled in the front of the store, and I buy 2 boxes. I need 2 packs worth of the orange powder for 1 box of noodles. After it is consumed, I wonder why I did that. 2 to 3 times a year. How do you survive that long, my dude? I eat mac and cheese 2 to 3 times a month, if not more. That shit is delicious. 2 to 3 times a month. It'd say 29 to 31. I'm 18 years old and I still count with my fingers to reaffirm whatever amount I got is correct. Same. I still have to sing the alphabet, too. Making car noises when I push the shopping cart at a store. And the hella shop turns. Drifting is when it gets fun. Pretend I am a fictional character. I do this when I am very bored, lol. Watching animation. SpongeBob is the one thing my 5-year-old and me have in common. Whenever it's on the TV we sit and laugh together. Playing those dumbass claw games at seaside boardwalks. I always loved playing those games, but my mom was cruel AF to me whenever I wanted to play. Then I met my so, and now whenever we go to a boardwalk we always play and usually win. I've won so many adorable stuffed animals. Sharks, pusheen. It's just a really great feeling when you can do something with someone and both enjoy it. Splashing in puddles. Eating fresh snow. Smelling flowers. Saying hello to dogs and cats. Briefly sniffing markers when I open them up. Using my imagination to entertain myself and go on adventures without ever leaving my house. Pretending to be a ballerina in my kitchen. For a moment I read bacteria. Voluntarily allowing my mouth to be scraped to shreds while eating a breakfast cereal peddled to me by a subpar pirate. Climbing the stairs on all 4s. I will run up the stairs like a dog and you can't stop me. Coloring books. Lego. I'm stuck with the adult version of Lego. We're assembling IKEA furniture. Sleeping in a bed with cuddly toys and watching cartoons. Laughing at farts. I think they only get funnier. Looking at clouds in the sky and pointing out what else they look like. Popping all the bubble wrap. Telling people to watch me while I do something ridiculous or unimpressive. Hey. So. Watch me jump onto the couch. That is the best thing I read today, thank you laughing face. If I'm bored and I see my dog is just laying on the floor. Sometimes I'll get down on the floor with her. Believing that most people are inherently good, I always close my closet door before going to bed. I'm 14 and I know there's nothing in there, but I still can't sleep unless it's closed. I'm 34 and I still close mine. No worries. I will always hold my pencil wrong for the rest of my life. Crunchy stomps. Empty wrapping paper tube equals sword. Jumping in piles of freshly raked leaves. Watching Saturday morning cartoons while eating cereal. Hiding behind a wall or a door and popping out to scare someone, be it a kid or an adult. Heck, I used to do it to my grandma and she would be scared badly, lol. Playing videos, games, board games, hide and seek, etc. I'm glad my nephew was born. It gives me a chance to play with Hi Monsieur. Watching cartoons. I saw the original She-Ra as it was airing episodes for the first time as a kid. And I'm watching new She-Ra on Netflix. Picking my nose. I'm 28 and it's safe to assume I won't stop at this point. Pinky promise. Drinking hot chocolate with whipped cream and marshmallows. Sleeping with stuffed animal. Running up the stairs from the basement after turning off the light. Getting a head start with the shopping cart. Hopping up on the back. And seeing if I can get to my car before it stops. Also, when I'm driving at night and it starts snowing, prepare for the jump to light speed. Every time. Costumes, suckers, dunno what I'm gonna do once my kids are too old to go trick-or-treating. Where I live, adults dress in costumes as much as the kids do. Places of employment. House parties and bars with costume contests are filled with adult-size costumes. No kids